Hey everyone, welcome back for another deep dive. This time we're going deep into the world of AI companions. It's a topic that's, well, kind of blown my mind a little bit, to be honest. Remember those clunky old chatbots we used to play around with?
Right, right.
Yeah, well, buckle up, because things have seriously leveled up in AI land. We're talking about AI that's designed to be your friend, your confidant, even help you, get this, sell more stuff.
It's a brave new world, isn't it?
You better believe it.
Yeah.
Luckily, we've got this super fascinating research paper from the California Management Review to help us unpack it all. And I got to say, what grabbed me right off the bat was how the researchers zero in on this very human need we all have for connection.
Absolutely. It's funny, or, well, not funny, but it's striking how the research kind of goes beyond just the tech itself, and it really digs into why this stuff matters to us as people.
Exactly. It's not just about, lines of code and algorithms. It's way deeper than that. Did you know that a huge chunk of adults around the world, like a surprisingly large number, report feeling lonely?
Yeah, it's a pretty sobering statistic, really. And, it drives home this point. Humans, we're social creatures. Connection is in our DNA. And historically, we've always looked for it, whether it's from other people or, heck, even animals and belief systems, right?
Exactly.
So in a way, these AI companions, they could be like the next chapter in that story of human connection.
Whoa, I never thought about it like that. So, are we talking about, replacing our real-life buddies with AI pals?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, it's more nuanced than that.
Okay, so let's get into some specifics. What kind of AI companions are we actually talking about here? Because I know there's ChatGPT, which is, well, kind of blowing everyone's minds right now.
For good reason.
Right, but this paper mentions some others too, right?
Yeah.
Like this one, Xiaoice. And apparently it's huge in China with over 660 million users. I mean, that's the population of a small continent?
It's mind-boggling, right. And then you've got Replica, which is taking a different approach.
How so?
Well, Replica's all about fostering these really close, even romantic relationships with users. It's designed to be like your ultimate confidant.
Okay, so that's a whole other level.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about technology blurring the lines between human and artificial connection here.
Where?
Where do we even draw the line? I mean, having 660 million virtual friends is one thing, but what can these AI companions actually do?
Well, that's a great question, and that's what the researchers really wanted to get at. So they came up with these 3 core capabilities that define what makes an effective AI companion.
Okay, hit me with it.
You got it. Conversational, functional, and emotional. Those are the big 3.
All right, so let's break those down, starting with conversational. That seems pretty self-explanatory.
Yeah, it's all about having those natural, engaging conversations, just like what we're doing right now, but with an AI. Think about ChatGPT.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
Right. It's a perfect example of how far this conversational AI has come.
Makes sense. What about functional?
Okay, so that's where things get really interesting. This is about AI that can actually do stuff for us, not just chat. Think about Siri or Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
They might not be writing poetry anytime soon, but they're great at those everyday tasks, setting reminders, playing music, even controlling our smart homes, right?
Seriously, a lifesaver for someone like me who can't remember where I put my phone half the time.
Okay,
so we've got talking, we've got doing, and that brings us to emotional. Now, this is where it gets really, really interesting, am I right?
Oh, absolutely. This is the big one, right?
We're talking about AI that can not only recognize our emotions, but actually respond in a way that feels, empathetic, genuine even.
And that's where empathetic design comes into play.
Empathetic design.
Yeah. It's this whole field where developers are basically trying to program AI companions to go beyond just recognizing keywords. They're trying to build AI that actually understands the nuances of human feelings and responds appropriately.
Okay, so it's not just about an AI recognizing that I'm saying the word sad. It's about understanding, the context, my tone, even our past interactions, to really get where I'm coming from.
Exactly. And that's what makes these examples like Xiaoice and Replica so fascinating. They're pushing the boundaries of what emotional connection can look like in our digital world.
It's mind-blowing, but also kind of, a little unnerving, right? Are we heading for that uncanny valley thing where it's almost too human?
Well, that's the thing, isn't it?
It's like a fine line to walk, right?
Exactly. If an AI companion feels too artificial, it's off-putting. But if it's too human, it can be downright creepy. So finding that sweet spot, that's the challenge.
Okay, so how do we find that balance then? How do we design AI companions that are capable and engaging,
Yeah.
without sending us running for the hills?
Well, that's the million-dollar question. And luckily, the researchers behind this paper, they've got a pretty compelling answer.
Hmm.
A capability matrix.
A capability matrix? Okay, I'm listening. Capability matrix. Okay, so, like, what does that even look like?
So picture this. You've got a simple 2x2 grid, right?
Okay, I'm picturing it.
Okay, so on one side, you've got, let's say, functional capability. And that runs from like low to high.
Got it.
And then on the other side, you have emotional capability, also running low to high.
So we've got 4 boxes, 4 quadrants, each one showing a different combo of those capabilities.
You got it. It's like a scorecard for AI companions. You can plot different AIs on there and see what they're good at, where they fall short. It's really cool, actually.
Okay, I'm starting to see how this works. So, like, give me an example. What kind of AI would we find in that low function, low emotion quadrant?
Okay, so that's where you'd probably put those customer service chat bots we've all encountered.
Oh, yeah, those.
Right.
Huh.
They can, like, answer a simple question, maybe point you to the right page on a website, but you're not going to be having any deep conversations with them about the meaning of life, you know?
No, definitely not my go-to for philosophical debate.
Exactly. Okay, so now let's scoot over to high function, but still low emotion.
Okay, I'm scooting.
So this is where your Cirrus and Alexis live.
Right.
Super helpful. They can handle tasks, manage your calendar, play your jams, but they're not exactly the best listeners when you've had a rough day, you know?
Totally. I wouldn't turn to Siri for a shoulder to cry on.
Exactly. They're missing that human touch.
Okay.
So how about we flip things around? Low function, high emotion. What do you think?
Okay, yeah, that's an interesting combo. What would that look like?
So that's where those empathetic chatbots like Replica really shine. They may not be able to do your taxes or fold your laundry, but they can lend an ear, be a virtual shoulder to cry on.
Yeah.
They're all about that connection, even if they can't really do that much in the real world.
It's like that friend who's always down to hear about your problems, but might forget your birthday. Important to have around, but maybe not your go-to for every situation.
That's a great analogy. And that brings us to the holy grail, right? High function, high emotion. That AI companion that can seemingly do it all.
Okay, now that sounds pretty amazing. I mean, are we even close to that yet?
We're not quite there yet, but we're getting closer. There are some cool examples popping up. The researchers mentioned this Japanese device, Gatebox. It lets users actually live with a virtual character, like a hologram, combined with AI to create this really immersive experience.
Wow, that's wild. So, okay, this is all super cool, but
Yeah.
I'm curious, how does this apply to businesses? Where do they fit into this whole capability matrix thing?
Now that's the million-dollar question. And it gets to the heart of why this research is so important. Businesses need to understand this matrix, like really wrap their heads around it, because it can help them figure out how to use AI companions to connect with their customers on a whole new level.
Because it's not just about replacing human interaction completely, is it?
No way. It's about understanding all the different ways AI can make the customer experience better, more personalized, more engaging.
Right. It's about adding value, not just swapping out humans for robots.
Exactly. And that's where the strategic thinking comes in.
So, like, instead of blasting everyone with the same generic ads, it's about, meeting people where they're at.
Exactly. This is about hyper-personalization, taking it to a whole new level.
It's like, imagine having your own personal shopper for every brand you love. But it's not just about shopping.
Oh, absolutely not. Think about those areas where we really need help navigating complex stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Like healthcare or finance, right? An AI companion could be there to answer your questions in plain English, walk you through the fine print, maybe even spot potential problems before they even come up,
It's about building trust,
Yep.
right? Like, I'm way more likely to stick with a company if I feel like they get me,
Exactly. It's about moving away from those transactional relationships that, start and end with a sale and building something way more meaningful, more valuable for both sides.
Okay, so I'm convinced. AI companions could be a game changer for businesses. But, let's get practical. Where do we even start?
Well, that's where our handy-dandy capability matrix comes back in.
Right. Our AI scorecard.
Exactly. If you're a business owner, you can use this to figure out exactly what kind of AI companion makes sense for you. Like if your main priority is providing super fast, efficient customer support, maybe a low-function, low-emotion AI is the way to go.
Those chatbots we were talking about earlier, perfect for handling all those frequently asked questions, right?
Exactly. Frees up your human employees to handle the really complex stuff. But if you're, let's say, building a lifestyle brand, or you really want to create an emotional connection with your customers, you might want to look into AI companions with a bit more, well, emotional intelligence.
Like that brand mascot idea, right? An AI that truly embodies what your brand is all about. That could be incredibly powerful.
Absolutely. And the best part is this isn't like a one and done thing. This technology is constantly evolving. We're going to see even more sophisticated capabilities emerge, stuff we can't even imagine right now, I'm sure.
So those four quadrants, it's almost like they're more of a spectrum
Yeah.
with like endless possibilities in between.
Exactly. It's a wide open frontier. And honestly, that's what makes this whole thing so exciting, so full of potential.
And a little bit terrifying too, right?
Oh, yeah, there are definitely some big questions we need to be asking ourselves. Like, as AI companions become more, well, companionable, how is that going to change how we interact with, actual humans?
Like, will we still crave that real-life connection, or will these AI companions be enough? So many questions.
Right. And how will it change our expectations for, like, customer service? Will we demand that same level of personalization and empathy from every interaction?
Big stuff to ponder. But hey, that's what we're here for, right? To dive deep into these complex, sometimes kind of scary, but always super fascinating topics.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
So to our amazing listeners, we want to hear from you. Head over to social media, tell us what you think about all of this. Are you ready for a world with AI companions? What are your hopes, your fears, your wildest AI dreams? Use hashtag AI Deep Dive so we can find you.
And for those who want to really go deep on this, we'll be sure to drop a link to the full research paper in the show notes. Always happy to geek out with you guys.
Thanks for joining us on this wild ride, everyone. Until next time, stay curious.